Hi, this is Mr. D, and I'm here to give you an overview of how to sync video with externally captured sound, like you might have from a externally recorded device, like a microphone or something. Um, this is for my movie making class. Your settings might be different if you are working with a different project. But for my class, when you start your project, remember we're trying to match our camera format, so we're taking 1080p Full HD 29.97. And then everything else should be fine. I'll click OK. And then the workspace that I like is the editing workspace. So workspaces, editing, that's the workspace I like. So here I am, I'm in the editing workspace. Another thing to set up is in your C drive. So I'm here in my C drive, my movie making folder. You should have a folder for your scene. Now this came out of Know Thine Enemy. We treated 18 through 20 as one scene, so all of the video is in there together. Alright, so I have some sound files and some video files. Two ways to get those in. I can select all of them and drag them into my media panel. That's option one. Option two is to come to my media panel, choose import, and select all of them, C drive, 18 through 20, get them all in there. Okay, the next thing you'll notice is most likely your video files are named with your camera file names, not the take name. So I'm going to go ahead and rename them. This is 18A take 3. So I'm going to rename 18A take 3. Rename. The shortcut to rename is F2. 18B take 1. F2. This is 20A take 3. And 19A take 2. Alright. Let's start with 18A take 3. Drag that onto my timeline. That's pretty small. I'm going to zoom in once, twice. Okay, that's zooming in twice. Now, let's have a listen.
Camera rolling. Sound rolling. Scene 18A, take 3.
Alright, that was with camera sound. I got all the background noise in it. I don't like that. So, I'm going to unlink the sound from the video. I do that by right-clicking, going to unlink, and then I'll deselect, select just my sound, and the delete key on my keyboard. Delete just the sound. Then I'll bring in the sound file, and here it is. Now what I need to do is listen to the sound file, find exactly where the spike happens, exactly where the clap happens. So don't watch, just listen for here. Don't watch the video, watch your timeline. Listen for the spike.
Scene 18A, take 3.
There it is. This is the spike where the clap happens. Now I need to find the exact frame where the sticks hit in the video. So I'm watching the video. Boom. One frame at a time. There it is. By the way, on my keyboard, comma will go frame backward. Period will go frame forward. All right. You might hear my dog whining in the background because I'm not paying attention to her. Okay. Here is where the sticks hit. My shortcut to get things exactly right is I'm going to put my mouse pointer exactly on the spike and drag it to where the sticks hit right there. Boom. That should be right on.
Scene 18A, take 3.
That's right on. I can watch a little more of the scene, just make sure I like it. Let's come here. And action.
Okay, look here, Brandon. I know you have the power. Everybody around here says so.
Perfect, I like it. So, I'm going to come to the beginning, set the beginning as my in point. I can also press I on the keyboard. I can come to the end, set the end as my out point. I can also press O on the keyboard. And then export in out area. And go to export. So I'll see here, this is everything I've already exported. I'm going to go ahead and remove those. Okay. Now this is a list of everything I have not yet exported. I only have this one. So if I click on this, this is going to tell me where I can save it. I'm going to make sure I'm in my same folder that the rest of my files are in. I'll name this 18A Take 1 Merged. Merged meaning I put the video and the audio together. And save. You've not exported it yet. This is just on your list. It's not exported. Down here is start exporting. I'm not going to do that till I have the rest of them. So let me go again and get the rest of them. 18B Take 1. Since I've been doing this a while, I can do about one take a minute. So I'm going to unlink, deselect, select the sound, bring in 18B Take 1, listen for the spike.
18B Take 1.
There it is. Try to find it in my video. Boom. Drag my spike onto it. Oh, that didn't work. Let me drag it back. Let's try again. Put my mouse pointer right on the spike. There we go. And
Scene 18B Take 1.
I like it. Action.
Find out.
Okay. Come here. In with my I key. Out with my O key. Export in out. Name it 18B Take 1. I'm in my Scene 18 folder. Save. Okay. Come back. Edit. Do my last two. You're going to do this for every take that you have a sound file for. So now I'm in 19A, take 2. Okay, now that I have all of them ready to export, first thing I'll do, let me make sure my project is saved. So I'll do File, Save. If I haven't saved it yet, it will ask me where to save it. If you've already saved it, you're good. I'm going to save it to the same folder, Scene 18 through 20. Okay, here we are. Now I'm done. I have all of them ready to go. I'm going to start exporting. This will take a while, so while it's exporting, I'm going to go walk my dog. Alright, I am back from walking my dog, and a couple things you'll notice now. If you go into your C drive folder, you have all 4 takes with video merged. Awesome. So, now what we're going to do is, if we come back to our editing workspace, all my raw files, my unmerged files, I'm going to dump them into a folder. So I'm going to do new folder, unmerged, and I'll take all my stuff here and unmerged. Boom. Now they're in that folder. Still in my project, I still have them, but I'm not going to cut with them. What I'll do instead is bring in my merged files, bring those in here, and I will cut with them. A couple of things. You might have files like cutaways, like maybe a clock, cutaway to a clock or something that doesn't have a sound file to merge with it, don't put those in your unmerged folder. Okay, you can keep those and you can cut with those. Just don't cut anything with dialogue or a sound file that we merge to it. Don't cut with those. There's always a reason we recorded with the external mic, so don't cut with anything that has another sound file attached to it. Always cut with these merged files or cutaways that don't have a sound file to use. And that's the basics there of how to do an audio merge.